This weekend, we are looking at this hurricane, tracking Hurricane Bill. The good news, it is well offshore of the U.S. coast today. And the bad news is that the waters along the East Coast are still quite dangerous. Adam Berg joining us with checking on tracking it and where it's headed now and what we're still seeing along the East Coast.
It's moving quickly. We've had to adjust this frame so many times just to keep up with it. It's already now moving towards the eastern part of our screen here, very quickly moving to the east at about 33 miles per hour. The actual sustained winds with this system coming in at about 85 miles per hour, making it a Category 1 system on the Saffir-Simpson scale. That scale goes from 1 to 5, 3 being major hurricane. 5 as high as you can go basically here. That's 156 miles per hour and above. So we're at about half that right now, a little more than half that. Thank goodness, right? And another piece of good news, looks like it'll be missing a good chunk of Nova Scotia. Still a little too early to tell as far as Newfoundland goes. That's another Canadian province here. There's Nova Scotia here, by the way. There's that center of circulation. Look at all that dry air moving in on the western side of it. Another sign that our system, well, it's meeting the end of its life cycle for sure. But here are the current stats right now, basically to the south-southwest of Halifax, almost pushing east of Halifax now, though, because it is moving so quickly, 33 miles per hour. If you're plotting at home, here's the latitude and longitude as of the 11 a.m. update. 43.3 north, longitude 64 west, and you're going to be changing those numbers quickly because it's moving north quickly, it's moving east quickly, so you're going to have that piece of paper out there, the pencil, all that sort of thing if you love plotting this stuff. Let's talk about the projected path. Where exactly is this system going to go? Well, again, just skirting Nova Scotia. Newfoundland's still a tough call right now. The swath, we give ourselves a little bit of a margin for error. You can see it's going to be a very close call for parts of Nova Scotia. There's Prince Edward Island right in there, by the way, trying to get your geography straight. And there's Newfoundland. All right, so Newfoundland looks like we could be talking about the system at least grazing us. So rough impacts for the folks in Canada, no doubt about it. The National Hurricane Center there, Hurricane Center in Canada is in Halifax. They are going to be busy today for sure. Now, for the lower 48, Bar Harbor down towards Cape Cod, all the way down basically to the Delmarva, still looking at really rough surf through the day. So all these purple outlined areas. And just a little earlier, another water rescue in South Carolina. So there's some pretty nasty surf pretty far south here. It's not just a problem for us across the Northeast. Yeah, still water rescues going on in the southeast. So we love our eyewitness reporters. Please, if you see anything interesting going on, if you're not sure, hey, you got nothing to lose. Snap the shot. Maybe use the camera phone on your camera phone on your phone. You get the idea. Maybe to snap a little video. Send it in to eyewitness@weather.com, weather.com/eyewitness. Here's the bottom line with our system. It's moving rapidly northeast. Nova Scotia feeling the impacts right now, just grazing the coast potentially. Waves on the northeastern U.S. coast will subside, but those dangerous rip currents continue. So it's one of those silent killers, Heather, where the system, you don't think it's anywhere near you. Oh, we're good to go. We can go back to the beaches. Not necessarily, especially when we keep getting in reports of water rescues, just like South Carolina today.